Hello and welcome to OBO. This is part 5 of how to start a trucking business. We have covered quite a few topics before, and this is part 5, which is securing an insurance coverage for your trucking business. It's the main step toward protection and success for your trucking business. I believe it's the final step other than the safety check. So it's my personal opinion. You do a safety check on your once you finish your final step. You do a safety check on your trucking business, checking on the truck, on the ELD device, paperwork, documents. Have all the required documents in the truck, in the cab. Um, Teaching or have the proper knowledge to your drivers. Mainly, uh, it could be teaching them how to use the ELD. I have seen quite a few drivers receiving a citation over how to use an ELD device because they get stopped by a DOT inspector and then they ask them questions or they ask them how to navigate through the ELD device, and they just freeze up, and then they have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea how to properly use the ELD device. So I would say do a safety check. Just take a few minutes before exploring or before sending the drivers out in the field or on the road. That would save you money also and save you safety scores and make your trucking company look presentable. I will make another video on explaining or yes, explaining the ELD device, how to use it, or the proper way to use it, how to choose an ELD device, how the the hours of service, and then some other topics regarding the ELD device. But on this part, which is part 5 of how to start a trucking business, it's securing the insurance coverage for your trucking business. This is a giant topic. Uh, I'm I'm trying to cut it short and explain the main three aspects of the insurance that you need for your trucking business. Other than that, there are endless. The insurance industry is the biggest, or I would say it's a huge industry in the US. It's all about zigzags and how which niche you need to cover, which side of the company you need to cover, and there are so many different uh, topics regarding the insurance. So now, uh, you do know operating the trucking business comes with a fair share of risk and challenges. What are those risks? It's the accidents, road theft, cargo damage, and it is crucial to robust insurance coverage to protect your assets and employees and overall your business operation. So, regarding the insurance, understanding the risk, the first step for securing the insurance coverage and for your trucking business is to identify and understand the risk associated with your operations. What are those risks? Uh, which is the common risk, are accidents and collisions, cargo theft, of course, and theft and bodily injury claims, property damages, and even environmental damages in case of hazardous materials transportation. So by recognizing these risks, you can tailor your insurance coverage to address them properly. So, like I said, there are so many different types of insurance coverages, but in this episode or in this part, I will explain or I will talk about the main three types, which is the commercial uh, auto liability insurance, which is the main one. Without this one, you're not eligible, or you will be out of service. Without this one, you will be. With this one, you will be in service. This is the minimum. I believe it's 750,000, but they normally go by $1 million liability. This is why it costs enormous amount of money. This is the biggest bill before starting on the road. And then also you have the cargo insurance, which is covers the cargo damages. For the cargo insurance, it starts with 100,000, and it goes up to. It's preferably to uh, maintain a coverage, a cargo coverage, cover a cargo insurance limit over 100,000, because some of the cargoes you might haul that cost more than 100,000. So they sometimes you'll receive, if you work with us, sometimes we request an insurance, cargo insurance for 250,000. What are these? Some high value loads, for instance, the seafood loads, electronics loads, and some other loads that they have a high value limits. And also, we're going to cover the physical damage insurance. This covers your truck and your equipment. So the commercial auto liability insurance, this coverage is essential for your trucking business, as it provides protection in the event of accident where your drivers are at fault. So, like I said, it's a good amount of money. It's a $1 million coverage. And commercial auto liability insurance covers bodily injury, property damage, and legal expenses arising from those accidents. So this is the $1 million coverage. Without this one, you will not be in service. So when you go to the Safer Web and you check on your DOT or MC status, it will show in red saying out of service. You'll be in service once you provide such an insurance, such coverage. Now, you have to have the cargo insurance is required by the customer or the client, the shipper, the broker. So they always ask for the cargo insurance. Commercial auto liability is to be compliant with the FMCSA. Cargo insurance is to be um, to be accepted by the shippers, brokers, and clients. Now, physical damage insurance is the coverage that you need for your equipment. Now, the physical damage insurance, this coverage is designed to protect your trucks, of course, and trailers and your equipment against damage caused by accidents, fire, natural disaster. It typically includes collision coverage, comprehensive coverage, and specified other coverages. Now, the physical damage insurance, when you to start with the insurance coverage, please guys take your time. Take your time, reach out to different agents. Reach out to different agents. I would say I would say hire or reach out to 5 different agents. Ask them, ask the agent, ask the agent what kind of insurance they are shopping for, what insurance company they shopping for. So that way you don't create a conflict. This is important, guys. So they don't, so you won't create a conflict between the agents. Now, some of the agents are really good. They are so good. They can get you some discounted rates. They help you with the down payment because this is your first coverage. You're gonna require a huge an amount of down payment. I believe it's insurance companies. They do that. They trying to cover the the risk, I think. So probably they will require you to have a 20 or 30% down and then move along the way. This is an amount. This is not easy. It's a big bill before you starting to generate money or income. Now, as you are a new venture, as you are a new trucking company, you're gonna face some frustration. You're gonna face some hardship, and you're gonna see that quiet few insurance companies turn you down as you are a new venture or a new company. But take your time, please. Spend the time, do some research. Different agents, hire one agent for the auto liability, just to get that $1 million coverage, and then another insurance agent to get that cargo insurance or physical damage. Have them separate. Make separate companies. That way you can save money. Or if you can have them all at once and then save some money, that's good. I believe, I don't want to say names, but I know out there is the most expensive one is Progressive right now. But Progressive is the one that's going to accept you as a new venture or a new trucking company. Always take your time. Show them care. Show the insurance companies care because these guys are picky. They will drop you. They will turn you down maybe after. They do not care about money. Money is not something. It doesn't matter to them. Money doesn't matter to them. Well, you're going to say, well, I'm paying them a premium amount of money, but no, to them it's nothing because they are providing you with $1 million coverage. Actually, it's not $1 million coverage. It's $1 million and $100,000 and another $100,000 for your truck and another $100,000 for your trailer. So it's a lot of money. They have them reserved for you in case of an accident, in case of legal fees, in case of legal sue, in case of an injuries. So they are taking the risk and they are providing you with the money. So don't think that you are because you are paying a premium, they are going to keep you as a client. No, sometimes they keep looking at your safety scores closely. If you have an inspection, if you have I had one time I had to change insurance because of the logbook. Back in the days when we had a logbook, paper log, I had a violation. We had a violation over a logbook, and then one of the insurance companies, because we used to haul hazards materials all the time. So of course, the hazard materials they require more money. More, the premium is higher. I believe it's $5 million. So it was risky back then, but then we had some a violation over a logbook, and then the insurance turned me down because of the logbook violation. So it's simply as little as the logbook violation, they turned me down, and I had to change an insurance in the middle of the premium. They sent me a check with the money down payment back, then I had to find another insurance. So my point is, the insurance company is not your ally. Is not They do not get your back. They don't have your back. you're on your own. It's a business, so you have to keep your safety. You have to keep your document needs. Whatever they need from you, you have to provide them. When you add a driver, tell them you have added a driver. Ask them before adding the driver, because it's all about them accepting your driver. You're not accepting the driver. If you guys want me to tell you about this, explain this to you, I can make another video if you make a comment, in case if you are interested in this topic. Insurance companies, they own your trucking business, literally. They will ask you questions randomly. If they will check if you hire drivers, if you have someone on the road, if you have passengers. So it's a matter of, you have to tell them. It's all about claims. If they get hit with a claim from a passenger, that's a loss. So my point is, when shopping for insurance coverage, take your time. Just do not go for Progressive right away, because they're easy. They're gonna accept you. They're going to accept you as soon as you give them paperwork that you need an insurance. They will give you a coverage, but for a huge amount of money. But then just shop before going to them. Shop for another insurance companies. There are so many insurance companies. It doesn't have to be an A plus or A insurance. They're all acceptable, because you're not hauling a high value load as you're starting, because nobody accepting your trucking business yet. This is a hardship. I can make a discussion or argument over this over another episode or another video, on how you are going to struggle on your first few months. I just find out that probably most of the shippers nowadays, they require an inspection. So they need to make sure to see that your truck is inspected by a DOT before giving you a load. Or seniority, if your company is a few months old. Some other factors. As we have trucks, we cover in trucks, we welcome new drivers, we have new companies, we hire new companies, we help new trucking companies, we help new drivers. It doesn't bother, or we are here to help. So it doesn't matter if you're new. I have seen some struggle with customers, shippers, brokers, trying to cover loads or trying to give loads to my new trucking companies to help them out. So they always require a few months old with an inspection. I've heard that a lot lately. They needed an inspection from a DOT station. It's kind of showing that you are active and you're real. It's not something not real. To cut it short, this I believe, again, like I said, the insurance topic is a huge topic. We don't have much time to cover about every aspect of the insurance, but I hope I covered the major three types of insurance coverage that you need for your trucking business. Um, Thank you a lot for listening or watching our videos. We are doing our best to upload videos and update you guys with some helpful information, useful information, to make you grow your trucking business, succeed along the way. And if there are any questions or any need for help, either comment or send us a message. Call us, please. It's 214 Dispatch. It's available all the time, 24/7. Call 214 Dispatch. We are here to help. Um, we offer dispatching services at a cheap amount of money or cheap fees. We don't charge percentages. we only charge $49 per truck per dispatch on a $1,000 load pay or less, and we also charge a $95 per truck per dispatch for any other load values. So if your load costs over 5,000, we only charge you $95. If your load pay is 6,000, 7,000, we only charge $95 for that load. We don't have a premium load, or all of our loads are premium. We don't call any load as a premium. We all of our loads are premium. We do our best. We search a lot. We treat you guys as you are of our own. Your truck is our truck. We make sure to care about you. We show you the care. We call you. We check on you. We check on you all the time. Also, uh, we give you some tips, advice. Make sure to check on you all the time. If there are any delays, detentions, truck order not used, we do cover all of that. And we are paperless, and so we're good with management. We deal with management. We manage your paperwork. Um, you will never see any papers. I know how that is frustrating. We do take care of all the paperwork, and it's all you need. Just give you an access. We give you an access to the cloud. You upload your the copies on your own on your side, and then you'll see it one time, and they said done. It will be on the cloud. If you do it the proper way, which is just ask us. Ask us, and then we are here to help. We help you how to navigate through that cloud system. It's a one-time tutorial. We teach you how to do it, and that's it. You go from there, and it will be easy and smooth, and you will love it. You will like it, and we upload your rate confirmation. We upload your carrier packet. We create a nice, beautiful carrier packet for you. We send that carrier packet to different shippers and brokers. We set you up with them, and then also upload your rate confirmation. We dispatch your trucks. We communicate with you along the way until you finish the load, and then we get you another load. And if you need a good home time, we always ask you, when are you going to be home? Do you need to be home? So thank you guys. Thank you a lot for watching or listening. Stay tuned for the next videos. And if you don't mind me asking, subscribe to our channel. We are doing our best to grow this channel as it's useful for truckers like you or business owners. Thank you, and stay tuned for the next videos.